Hey guys, welcome back to Northside News. Since this week is finals week, I have all the tips to help you guys ace your finals. In order to calculate what grade you need to get on the final to get a certain grade or keep a certain grade, you are going to use this equation. You are going to use your semester grade times 4 and then take that number and subtract it minus 450 to keep an A and minus 400 to keep a B, and so on. As we all know, finals week is a little bit chaotic and I know a lot of people tend to get very nervous about it, but I have the top 10 things to help you get through this week. One thing I recommend doing is getting a little study group together and helping each other learn, because it is always good to get together with your friends and see what they know and you can help them out as well. The second thing I recommend doing is taking study breaks. If you are studying for about 20 to 50 minutes, make sure in a little bit you take 5 to 10 minute breaks to give your brain a little bit of a rest, because it is a lot trying to process a lot of information at once. The third thing I recommend doing is staying well rested. You do not want to pull all-nighters. Now I know a lot of people tend to do this and it works out for some people, and I'm happy for you that it does, but I do not recommend it finals week because it is already stressful and being on low sleep will not help. You want to make sure you are well rested and have enough energy for the next day. The fourth thing I recommend doing is staying active. I know all we want to be doing or should be doing is studying right now, but you also need to make sure you're up and moving around and not just staying in one spot the entire time. Fifth thing I recommend doing is eating healthy. Okay, I know this one's hard because a lot of times when you're stressed out, you just want to whip out that bowl of ice cream and just sit down and eat it, but maybe you should think about eating some fruit or something healthy to get your brain going, because that is what helps. Maybe a little bit of chocolate will help as well, because that's just always good for the mind and soul. The sixth thing I recommend doing is altering your study locations. There are lots of good places you could go around town, including the county libraries and your local coffee shops like Starbucks, Picasso's, and BB Chocolate Bar. They're all good places to go with kind of some quiet with a little bit of background noise to study and focus. The seventh thing I recommend doing is rewrite your notes over rereading them. Okay, this is very important because when you rewrite them, your brain processes them more, but if you're rereading them, you're more likely to just kind of stare at the words or not process it as much. The eighth thing I recommend doing is minimizing your distractions. Now, this is an extremely hard one because the last thing we want to do is get down and study, but it is important, and if you just push through for this final week, you'll be done in just a little bit. The ninth thing I recommend doing is quiz yourself. That is a very important one. This is good because you can see what you need to learn and what you don't need to go over as much. Now, the 10th and final thing I have for you guys today is to simply ask your teachers for help. If you have a question, ask them. They're there to help you. So make sure you're going to them for the stuff you need if you can't find it in your resources, or if you want to go to them before, that's good as well. That's all I have for you guys today. I know you all will do great on your finals. Make sure to check out Emily Hood's The Hood Report and Dylan Lauer's Hour with Lauer. See you guys next time.